Solomon here. Accounting and foreclosure claims. Here we go again. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Solomon. You can reach me at secondary trade desk at gmail.com. Let's get going. This one has got to rank as the bizarrest analysis I've ever done. And I'm scratching my head saying, how could this be? But what you're looking at is something of a hybrid. It's between what an accountant would look for in an audit and what a systems designer or what a code writer would look at if he was trying to decipher a insider code. And this, in all intents and purposes, we're not here to point fingers. You know, we do the job. We're asked to do a job. We'll audit, and we're looking for the accounting, the authenticity of the accounting gap, and we're also looking to see if there's any indication of an inside code or any kind of inside tracking method that might have been designed to, well, in this case, lure a borrower into a loan that they knew the borrower would default and exactly and precisely when the borrower would default. So let's get started. We took the loan amount, as you can see, and we've shown this case before, 586.3, and we took the outstanding balance, which was Select Portfolio Services. The outstanding balance never changed, always the same. Subtract the two, and what we got was a margin, okay? And that margin is a sale. We believe that's the value of the sale. And the value of the sale appears to match the euro at the time the sale took place. So it looks like there's an exchange going down here between the United States markets and the European markets. And of course, SPS does represent Credit Suisse, so that's where I believe they got this outstanding balance on their statement. If you have SPS, you can look at your statements. You'll notice you'll have a difference between the note amount and the outstanding balance. But then we took the payoff demand. The payoff demand, we took, I'm not sure why it says 26.5 there. We took the payoff demand and we subtracted that out from the outstanding balance. The payoff demand, I think, was dated 9/7/19. Okay, if you can see that. Let me make this a little easier to look at. There you go. So you can see everything there's a rhyme and reason for everything we're doing here. We have note amount, margin, outstanding balance, and the payoff demand. Subtract the two, and then we get another margin. That'd be the difference between the payoff amount and the demand, which would be the difference there would be the interest and fees being collected at sale or at time of payoff. So that number is 263,644.72. Now check this out. Man, it blows me away. We took the attorney's file number and, whoops, we gave the shop away right there. The file number was 53174. Now you can already see that file number, dates are numbers, numbers are dates. They're interchangeable with Microsoft Excel, Google Sheets. All operating platforms have the interchangeable date and numeric value. So in this case, we're treating it like it was presented as a loan number or as a file number that was entered into court. And we took the borrower's birthday, did that for a reason. Right now, let's just assume that we used the borrower's birthday. When you subtract the two, we got the following: September 24th, 1986. So that and that minus that equals September 24th, 86. We then converted our margin up here to a date. Just try and go along with it. You don't have to memorize everything right now. You'll have a chance to relook at this over and over again. Look at that. It converts to a date. So we took the margin and we then plugged that in. And what I'm doing is I'm running a trial balance here. I took the margin less the file number, less the birth date, less the difference between the two, and then the margin. And then what we did was we entered the last payment made, which was on the SPS statement. It said the last payment was on February 1st, 2010. So we subtracted that out. Now we go to the allonge, and that was a session we did yesterday. We're showing you there the allonge was actually altered. We believe it was altered. It states on the allonge, handwritten, that the date was November 16th, 2016. We believe it was altered to 11/16. It was altered from 11/16/11. So anyway, we entered the actual launch date, 11/16/16, and then we took the last day of the month for the year of origination, the preceding year. So the loan was originated in 2005. The last day of the preceding year would be 12/31/2004. Now remember, we said that allonge was altered. We believe it was altered. Well, check this out. If you take that date that was actually written or altered, 12/16, and we subtract the last day of the year, prior year of origination, 12/31/04, when you subtract the two, look what you get. Holy, wow, look at that, 11/16/11. Now we ran a trial balance. Let's do it one more time. The difference between the outstanding balance and the demand for payoff was 263,644. Run a trial balance. That minus that. There we go. And then run it all the way down. Whew. 0. It ties out. So what this appears to indicate is literally structured financing. Somebody spent a lot of time putting a scheme together here, which tells me that the origination amount, that the margin, that the outstanding balance, and that the payoff demand was all pre-calculated or calculated on some kind of a computer system, where these dates are all plugged in, and these are the dates used to arrive at the amount of the margin. Once again, if I take all these dates and treat them as numbers, let's see what we get. It should match up here, the margin. It gave me a date on top of that. Look at that. 263-644-72, 263-644-72. So something's up. The attorney's file number, borrower birth date, subtract the two, enter the margin, then enter the last payment date shown on the statement, enter the allonge date as it was filled out, subtract the last day of the preceding year, and it gives you what we believe was the altered date, 11/16/11, but that's not 11, is it? It's not 2000. It's 1911. That we're going to save for the next presentation. But if you're still watching, pretty bizarre, huh? If you got a file and you want us to check it out, see what kind of foul plays in it, feel free to send it. You can hit me up on Facebook, Reham, or secondarytradedesk@gmail.com. Secondarytradedesk@gmail.com. Wow. Check that out. Right on. Bye.